people pop on here real quick and just do a quick little update. Say hey to everybody. That light was bright. So yeah, it's Sunday night. It's got muggy again here in Iowa. The summer weather has returned. The summer mugginess has returned. So wait a few seconds for everybody to get in here. Got a couple. Just share a few thoughts, parts, frustrations. Imagine that. Aaron, how you doing? Good evening. As you pop in here, just say hi or a thumbs up or something so I can say hey to everybody. Steven, how you doing? Pam, Dennis, evening. How's Michigan treating you guys? Chad's in the house. Nice to see you. Welcome, everybody. Well, how's it going? Chad says, how's it going? And Kevin says, hope all is well. Well, it would be if O'Reilly's would get me the right seal that goes right there. Yeah. A little frustrated with the parts gremlins. The parts, yeah, it is. But, hey, you know, everybody makes a mistake. Robert, how you doing? Good evening. Good evening, Mark. Central Kentucky in the house. No, Chad Pamela's up at the house. We have a new fur baby. We got a new kitten. And so Mickey is his name. And he had just fallen asleep on Pam and was taking a little nap. So it should be either a few minutes, but then we're going to grill some dinner. So, yeah, it was beautiful in Michigan. It was beautiful here, too. A little hot. Aaron, how you doing? Nice to see you, sir. And Daryl, evening. Say hi to Sarah as well. Had a lousy weekend working on my Cutlass. Front steering and suspension is the worst. It can be. I was struggling today. Today was a struggle day for me. Kevin, how you doing? Even with the seal number. Well, that's just it, Kevin. I ordered it off application. They didn't tell me there was a choice. So I said, okay, I need an axle seal for 75 Monte Carlo. And they said, okay. They didn't say there was a choice. So I do have the original one out, and I got the numbers off it, took a picture of it. I have the personal cell number of the O'Reilly store manager, and I texted it over to him and said, hey, can you get me one of these tomorrow? And he said, sure. So I told him I need it right away because I was supposed to have all the filming done on this today. Well, as you can see, that's not going to happen. So I thought, well, since the parts gremlins are striking again, I'd just pop in here and say hi to everybody. So if you're in the room and you haven't said hi or something, throw a thumbs up. It's open question time. You know, might as well ask me a question since I'm dead in the water on parts. And we'll kind of go from there, just have a little conversation. So, Brian, nice to see you. Hello. So, Power Tour questions. Who all's going on Power Tour? Hey, Pamela jumped in there. She said, hi, people were already asking about you, dear. So I told them you're up there taking care of the new fur baby. So, hello, JR. Yep, everybody's saying hi to Pam. Yeah, she's up at the house. She's not down here. She's up about, what is it? It's about 180 feet that way. So, great day today. It's getting humid. The humidity for summer has returned to Iowa, so it's a little sticky. Hopefully the fan in the background isn't making too much noise for you guys. And I got the garage doors open, so cell signal should be good. The Monte Carlo was on the menu today, so. Parts gremlin hit me hard this weekend. Got the wrong shock. So I ordered another and it was still wrong. So you got double hit with it, Aaron. Punched in the gut twice. Well, that was like Duke, the D100. Man, I fought forever getting rear brake drum for that one. Brake drums. So, yeah, Pam is taking care of the newest fur baby. So, anyway, Sandy's up there too. If you want to let Sandy out, Pam, you can. She'll probably come down in the garage now that I'm not making a mess with rear and gear oil. But spoiler alert, the Monte Carlo has carpeting in it. It has a whole floor with carpet and everything. There's the O'Reilly store manager texting me and says, no problem. He's going to take care of it. Sean, how you doing? Good evening. Yes, welcome from Texas. Yeah, Daryl, once the parts gremlins hit, they don't like to leave. It's almost like you got to get hit like 3 times or something, like third strike, then they're out. Let's hope not, but I could do the transmission service, but once I got to this point, I was kind of, I don't know, the wrong axle seal took all the wind out of my sails. The carpeting actually took a lot longer than I thought. I've got about 2.5 hours in that carpeting. Just getting it to trim and fit and such. It just took time. And then the sill plates, it took a while to clean them up and such. So I just got done hauling a friend's 63 Corvair convertible to his new house. Awesome, keep it. I don't like Corvairs. No, they're cool cars. I'm just not much of a VW opposing engine style type of an engine, just like Corvairs have. I just never got into those. Another person in Texas. Hello, I got two Texas in the house. What are you working on at the moment, Chad? I'm working on the 75 Chevrolet Monte Carlo. I was putting an axle seal in it. See, right there. But the one that I got sent to me was wrong. So, does the parts gremlin drive a gremlin? Probably does. Will you be going on any of the 6 summer races for latest? Sick week? Is that what you're talking about? If you're talking about sick week, no, I'm not doing sick week. So, I don't have a lot of racing stuff. Yeah, Aaron, Iowa House. I went to high school with Aaron there. Boy, the last time we worked on something together was that old racing truck. I remember that. We had a hell of a time with that one. But, yeah, Aaron is newly engaged. Congratulations, sir. I saw that. Excellent. Classic Adventures in the house. Well, my motion detector just went off. Somebody's here. Let's take a look. Hang on. Well, it must be a squirrel or something. Hang on just a second. Come on, Squirt! Sorry for the break, everybody. Sandy's on her way down here to join us. Come on, Squirt. There you are. Come here. Say hi to everybody. Oh. There she is. Sandy came down to say hi. She had to see what Dad's doing. So, to get the message pop back up here. O'Reilly sucks. I go to Napa. Well, my O'Reilly store is actually pretty. Oh, she sees a squirrel. Sandy's off. And it just happens. It's a car out front, a cat out front setting off the alarm. Oh, yeah, we got a neighborhood feral cat. Truett, how you doing? Classic says, hey, Sandy. She wandered back down there. The squirrels have her entertained. She's walking back in now. The whole rate of, sorry, I got to keep touching the screen on horizontal. The whole state of Pennsylvania doesn't have a single O'Reilly AutoZone Advanced Zone. Have a single O'Reilly. There's no O'Reillys in Pennsylvania. I did not know that. Jim can vouch. My O'Reilly's is damn good. Yes. The one down in southern Missouri, yes, very, very good. That's a Michael's store. They are excellent. And Josephson, good doggo, hit those squirrels. Yeah, she chases the squirrels and the rabbits. She keeps them on their toes. And she protects the world from all the evil tennis balls. She will chase them down and chew on them. So, questions? Anybody have questions? I was supposed to have a Lincoln on the lift by the end of today. And that didn't quite happen because of said part snafu right there. But who all's going on Power Tour? Anybody showing up to Power Tour? I will be there for day 1 and day 2 of Power Tour. If anybody else is joining, mention it in the comments there. And I'd like to say hey to everybody. I love O'Reilly's. I go to the local one here all the time. And normally I do too, Daryl. Like I said, that's our main one that we use for the shop and such. We have a very good relationship with them. And Two Babe in the house. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? Yeah, Michael says he wishes he's going on Power Tour. What car did you drive in high school, and do you still have it? Yes, Aaron, the 1974 Mercury Comet, factory V8 air car, and in Robin Egg Blue. It's sitting about 25 feet that way. I drove it Friday. I drove it on Friday, actually. I love the power. I love to go on Power Tour. Probably not till next year, though. I've never been on it. This is my first time, so um, I don't know what to expect. I'm actually going to be going down to Dalton's on Sunday. Actually, I'm going down to Kansas City the Saturday night, and then driving over with him on Sunday to Indianapolis. And then we'll go from Indianapolis to Joliet for day 2. And then from there, I've got to come back home I've got other things going on that I have to come home for. So everything is very well with the family and everything too, babe. So thank you for asking. Chad, how's Pops running for Pam? Pops is doing excellent. It runs like a Swiss watch. Yes, I did, Michael. I got your text. We'll talk later. I was in the middle working on the car. Didn't have a chance to respond. Aaron, I remember racing you in the AMC Concord I had. Yeah, that thing. I'm surprised. I'm surprised that it stayed. I'm surprised that car stayed together, Aaron. It really did. I really am surprised. Just wanted to pop in and say hey and hope all's well with you. It is excellent behind the strings. I'd like to, I gotta keep these messages up. I'd like to go on Power Tour one of these days. Yeah, I've always said that too. I just never had a good reason to go. So we're gonna go this year. I can show my high school car if anybody wants to see it. We can pop over there in a second and see if you wanted to. I think I could get over there. Two Babe says Pops is a sweet ride. What was your favorite car you have owned? Well, it all depends. I would say I still own them. It's a mood. It's a mood thing. What's my favorite one? It'd honestly depend on the mood or the purpose. Nostalgia obviously be my very first car. Originality would be the '63 Galaxy revival I did out of Colorado. It's just if you just want to go out and sprint around on curvy roads and stuff. I like a Miata. I have a Miata I like. So, yeah. Chad says, wow, I can't believe I was available for 2 Inevitable Gym Lives in a row. I'm doing great. Thanks for joining us. How's old Duke running for you? Duke is running excellent. I haven't had him out for a couple weeks just because I just haven't, but Duke is doing great. O'Reilly used to be good, but it all depends on which one you get there. So, Truett, you're going to be there for day 1? Excellent. Try to find Dalton and I will be hooked up together, and we'll get with you. What rig will you be taking on Power Tour? I am going to be taking, sorry, I get rid of that message. I will be taking my 78 Lincoln Town Car that I have. Anything but the first truck C20, 3 on the tree, no power steering or brakes. Hey, Brad, how you doing? Steven, the best car I have is an 88 Lincoln Town Car. Those are awesome cars, man. Gotta love those. The patina on Duke is picture perfect. I agree with you, Michael. Absolutely agree. Be a cool idea if you, Dalton, and Kevin did some sort of cheap car challenge. Well, I don't know. It all depends. I mean, Kevin's very, very busy, and Dalton stays busy, and now Kevin and Mook are expecting, so they're going to be, extra busy with other things now. And I don't know. They're all so busy, it's hard to get together and do something like that. So I agree with you too, babes. Duke is awesome. So Gunther's Garagerie. Yes, how you doing, bud? Pam wishes she could go on Power Tour with me. Yeah, well, just take the time off from work. You're they'll let you off, right? I tell you what, let me, someone want to see the comment. Aaron knows the car. Jim hadn't heard that yet. Wait, hadn't heard what yet? I don't know. Oh, about her wanting to go on Power Tour. Yeah, no, I've heard that. So, hang on just a second. I'll see if I can get over to the top. Had to move a cart out of the way. Let me see here. Hi, Mix. Oh, about Kevin. No, I saw it on Facebook. Daryl saw. How's Aaron? No, I went to high school with Aaron. Pam. Aaron Jemison. I went to high school with him. I saw 77 Thunderbird today. Same color as the Cougar you had. I showed it to Sarah and she liked. She didn't like the patina. It happens. I'm sure Pam's boss will give her some time off. It's up to her. Pam, I thought you were the boss. Nah. She wishes she was the boss. All right, let's walk over here. It might get jittery because I'm in a metal building, so we'll see. Turning around. That's actually my very first car. I've had this 74 Mercury Comet. Somebody asked what my very first car was. Well, there it is. In all of its somewhat glory. I'll probably have to move back where I was. I'm sure the picture is getting jittery because when I move around in here, it always does. So, hang on. Metal buildings do that. Cell phone signals do not like metal buildings. So, get you down over here. When I'm over by the door, it's better. All right, now I get to see the comments. Aaron can give you all the dirt. Yeah, he could probably give you some dirt on me. Love the color. Well, thank you. Yeah, so the weekend right before our tour, we're going up to Northwest Iowa to help. Pam's parents are moving off the acreage into a house in town they built, and that's the weekend they're moving. The weekend right before Power Tour, and so so Pam and I are going up there together. So I'm actually going to trailer the Lincoln to Northwest Iowa just because I drive two vehicles. And then Saturday afternoon, I'm going to drive the Lincoln down to Kansas City 5 hours and stay overnight and then get up Sunday with Dalton and drive over to Indianapolis. So, and then Pam will just bring the truck and trailer home. Thanks, too, babe. It is cool I still have it. I do enjoy still having my first car. The Tracker, that's Pamela's. I bought that for her. When did I get that for you, honey? 3 years ago? I think so. Yes, we do have some smoke down our way. The wildfire smoke. It's a little hazy out when the sun's out. It is a little hazy. We can't really smell it, but it is a little hazy. Okay, JR, take off, man. Thanks for joining us. Go do what you got to do, bud. Thanks, Daryl. I've had that now. Oh my gosh, I'm going to date myself. I've owned that car 39 years. 39 years. Jim always with an extreme plan. Yeah. Well, you know, too bad it's when you. It's a juggling act. It really is. I tend to stay very busy. So, okay, real quick, for those of you that don't know, I'm an automotive technician by trade, obviously. I own my own automotive repair shop, Anderson Automotive, right there. So I have that company, but I also have two smaller companies that I have. One where I buy and repurpose government vehicles, and another one where I do business coaching for the automotive industry and basically any other business owners, but specialize in the automotive industry. And within that, I do some speaking here and there. So between those three businesses and having, 12 grandchildren, it's, well, let me clarify. We have 11, but number 12 is on the way. Anyway, with all the grandchildren and such, my YouTube stuff has to fit into what time's left over. So that's why I try to do a video a week, but sometimes it's a video every 10 days or 2 weeks. It's because YouTube is not my main thing. I'm just doing it for the fun of it. So when you have all that going on and then family things, you've got to kind of schedule things tight and get creative. So that's why I got creative to actually be able to make it to Power Tour with a reasonable time and sleep. Okay. When you come up Northwest Iowa, if you can come through Holstein, wave as you go by. Holstein, that's right up by where we're going to be at. We're going to be, Pam's parents live in Sheldon. So my hat's off for keeping her long and keeping her looking that good. I try. I really do try. I drive it as much as I can, but I hadn't driven it since last November until Friday. It was the last car that had gotten put away for winter storage last year. It was the last one to finally get pulled out this year. I've just been so busy. So while not as cool as yours, I still have my first car, a 91 Beretta GT. Keep it long enough, man. It doesn't matter. It's yours. It has your memories. That's what matters. You're a family man. Life happens. I never expect an upload, but I always get excited to see you posting it. Thanks, Chad. I really do appreciate it. I do try to post as often as I can, but I'm not just going to post something to post something. I got to have something to say or something to share. And that's just why I do it. So this video, the one we're doing now, obviously I was hoping to have it out tomorrow, but not going to happen now with the wrong axle seal. So probably Tuesday this one will come out. This is going to have some Monte Carlo things, reviewing of a new product that I got sent to me, a new tool, piece of equipment. Not going to spoil that one. There's a little first use and first impression on that, and then some of the Lincoln prep. So, hi Jim, miss seeing you with Pole Barn. Always fun seeing you working together. Well, I was just in the Old Tornado video with him, and then I was also down there when I got the square body. That was when I was down there, and I was in a little bit in the video for the Travis B as well. This last go around. Congrats on the new grandbaby. Yes, we are expecting a granddaughter. Another granddaughter. Hey Jim, do you primarily purchase ex-law enforcement vehicles? Just all if everything, just police cars to parks departments, trucks to U.S. Air Force vehicles to whatever, different government agencies. The video with you, Dalton, and Travis B was awesome. Thanks, Gunther. I really do appreciate that. We had a lot of fun. Bought it in 97 at 17. I got my first car at 17 as well. So, yeah, she's due with the grandbaby's due 2-3 weeks before duct tape drags. So she better not run late. I still kick myself for not having my first car. Most people do, and that's why I'll tell you the stories. When I was about, 8 years old or something like that, my parents had their friends over and they're all playing cards, like our parents did when they were young. We were young. And they were talking about their first cars. And they're all saying, oh man, I wish I still had my first car. I had a blah, blah, blah. And they said, oh no, I had a blah, blah, blah. I wish I still had that. And I remember yanking on my dad's sleeve. And I said, hey Dad, when I get my first car, then I'm just going to keep it. And he said, okay, yeah, whatever, 8-year-old kid. But I meant it. So when I got it, I've always kept it. Because I remember that night and all those guys talking about it. Travis and his dad seem really down to earth. I'm telling you, Gunther, they are awesome people. They are solid earth people, give you their shirt off their back to help you. Solid people. His dad's a riot. Rick is a riot. I love Rick. Agreed about the grandbaby running late. Yeah, no, we can't be having it run late. Please like the live, everybody. Yes, please do. And Pam says Travis and his dad are awesome. They are. The C10 I bought, I love the truck. There'll be videos coming up on it. There's some things that, a few more things need fixed and some things I want to do to it. I'm not going to do a full restoration, but we are going to kind of take it to the next step, I guess. I mean, they did a great job on it, but there's a few more things that can always be done. It's literally like a foot behind the phone. I got my cart here right next to the C10. But I've been driving it a bit. I've already had to fix a couple things. And that's just it. With old vehicles, here's the thing. Like this axle seal leaking. Am I upset? No, I'm not upset. I mean, when you revive these old cars and you throw them on the road, like in the Monte Carlo, I've probably put almost 1,000 miles on it now. I drove it 830 some miles home, and I've driven it since then. Leaks and things and bushings and stuff, there's going to be things that are going to start showing their ugly head because they've been sitting so long. And the same thing with the C10. They drove it 1,400 miles up to Kansas City for me to pick it up at Dalton's. It's going to have a few things. So one of the left front shock failed, and it was just completely shot. So the front end was a little bouncy, crooked. I did that right already. I filmed it, but so it'll be a part of the episode. But I had to do it right away. I couldn't wait till the truck was coming just because it was driving so goofy. Because the seal wore out. And then the accumulator housing seal on the transmission started leaking really bad. So I had to fix that right away because it was leaking transmission fluid. So typical car stuff. But you can't get upset for those things because these cars, once you revive them, they're going to, the seals and bushings and stuff that aren't going to make it are going to tap out and let you know, and you just got to fix them. So, Truett. Is the new lift still working out well? Yes, right here. Yes, the new Wildfire lift. It is awesome. I love the bridge jack. I love having a bridge jack at home. It's better than the bottle jack with the jacking tray. I really do enjoy it. It's a good piece of equipment. Sandy's awesome. Does she like riding in the car? Yes, she loves riding in all the cars. She has a couple of that are her favorites. She loves the Miata because she can see over the dash. So. Now the longest I've ever owned a vehicle is in my 9840 Line conversion. Hey, shaggin' wagon, that'll work. Too big, nice. I dragged my C-tone out of the barn. Can I run truck? Yes, absolutely. Get it running for high school. All right, Aaron, we'll talk to you later, man. Nice seeing you again, Aaron, as always. And say hey, I'll chat with you on Facebook. Say hey, we'll have to get together sometime soon. I'm not going to stay much longer here, guys. Any questions got? Well, like I said, I wasn't planning on doing a live. I just got stopped because of parts. And so I thought I'd check in and just give everybody a chance to say hey, and I can say hey to you, and so on and so forth. The video should be out Tuesday is the plan. I was going to have it out tomorrow, but like I said, things happen. It's car repair. That's what we do. And then you'll get to see the 78 Lincoln Town Car, because that'll be in that video as well. Thank you, Francis. I appreciate that. If you haven't seen the Lincoln, well, if something happens and I can't get this off the lift, I will still be doing the Lincoln trip prep for Power Tour. If nothing else, I can always take it to the shop and put it on a lift there, but I just like doing it here at the house. All right, Pam's checking out. We'll talk to you later, honey. I'll be up in a minute. I know we're grilling chicken, so. What did I miss? Jeff, you missed, just chatting. You missed that the parts gremlin struck. The axle seal is not in the Monte Carlo because they got the wrong one. Should have the right one tomorrow. Sure wish you were here to help with the transmission. I wish I could too, Mike, but you're far away, dude. You're way too far away, man. All right. Well, I'll tell you what, if that's going to wrap it up for everybody, I mean, please feel free to ask questions. I got a couple more minutes. Otherwise, I'll tap out and we'll head out for the evening. But all right, too, babe. Talk to you later. Have a great week yourself. I'm trying to think if there was something else that was new and exciting. I'm trying to think of what it was. I don't know. It's one of those things. Yeah, Kevin. Yeah. Uh-huh. All the comments are flying by. All right. See you later, Mike. Have a good one. Where can people get my merch, Gunther? That is an excellent, excellent point. TheInevitableGym.com. It's that simple. TheInevitableGym.com. The same gentleman that does Dalton's merch does mine. It was nice of him to take me on as a client. And so you can go to InevitableGym.com and pick up shirts, hats, and stickers. All right, guys. I do appreciate it. We're going to get us some dinner. Sandy's out playing with the squirrels. I hear her collar jingling. And I'm going to shut things down for the night. Hopefully get the right axle seal tomorrow so we can get the Monte Carlo off the lift. And then we'll get the Lincoln up on the lift and start checking it out for Power Tour. Daryl, when were you going down to pick up the LeSabre? Mid-June. Heading down to Atlanta June 16th, I think it is. That's the week I'm going back down to KP's to get the 68 Buick LeSabre. get it running, and hopefully drive it 830 miles home as well, just like I did the Monte Carlo right here. So, good question, Daryl. Appreciate it. That's going to be a fun one. I was talking to KP the other day. He's excited about it as well. That car there, it's very rust-free, and I'm very excited about it. I mean, I'm always optimistic on the revivals, but I'm optimistic on the mechanical nature of the car, not having a mechanical surprise like the Monte Carlo. Obviously, if you watch the Monte Carlo revival video, we all learned why it got parked is because the transmission was on its way out, and then it failed on us, so I had to get a transmission for it. Well, the 68 Buick LeSabre was parked not for a mechanical reason. It actually got sideswiped down the right side. Not a real bad collision, but messed up the right front fender and the hood, and then scraped down the right rear quarter and the rear bumper and stuff. But it came, so it went to the body shop. The family owned, his uncle owned the body shop, and they started fixing it. Well, then life happens. It got pushed in the corner, and there it's at. The car's been sitting 35 years, as best we can tell. And they'd already put a hood and a fender on it, but that's all the farther it got. And it came with a complete parts card that we took all the rest of the parts that we need, a couple bumpers, an inner fender liner. I think all we got to do is put an inner fender, front bumper, one rear tail light and housing, and the rear bumper, and then the car's all back in one piece. So that car got parked because of an accident, not because of a mechanical issue. And then it just, like I said, got pushed into the corner. Life happened, and there it sat for long enough, and then eventually got pushed outside, and there you have it. And then I bought it. So looking forward to that one. That one's going to be fun. KP and I are both excited about it. Is that an all lowercase, or is there some uppercase in that? I have no idea what you're talking about. All right. Hey, yes, Truett. Have a great night, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and head out. Thanks for stopping in, saying hi. And then we'll be seeing you soon this week. And again, you can reach me if you want to email me. It's theinevitablejim@gmail.com. And then merch is at theinevitablejim.com. So good night, everybody. Have a great evening. The rest of your weekend, however much long it is, a few hours. And go out and have a great week this week. Nice seeing all of you.